Hi Libra, my name is Missy, and I'm here to read some astro charms for the month of July. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull some cards, some numerology and tarot cards to give some general, overall general energy for the month, and then we'll pull some charms and read those like we would a transit reading. We have the board set with Libra in the first house, so this reading is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or any of the inner planets. However, Sun, Moon, and Rising will resonate the most with these particular readings, or if you have Libra permanent in your chart through a stellium or something. Okay, so one more shuffle and we'll go ahead and get started. So we have Tupac. How do you want it playing in the background? Oh, that was all me. We're going to ignore that one. All right. So forgiveness was on the bottom of the deck. I didn't even realize my cord was coming through. Dang it. Hold on. Let me fix that. And I don't want my paper towel coming through either. How embarrassing. Okay. Look at my water bottle. Okay, hold on. I didn't even notice that before. Trying to get these readings done. All right, let's get some tarot. Interesting. I just realized underneath forgiveness is compassion, and look at the two colors here. Look at that. And it is very complementary, all of these colors together. I feel like I'm going to put, actually, no, we're going to do this here. Hold on. Let me get my tarot and then I'll figure out how we need to put the cards, because I want to put them around the charm board so that, you know, we can read any charms that fall on top of the cards as a special message. What's up, baby? My dog's coming over to say hi to me. Excuse me for a second. What's up? If we don't get a card soon, I'll just cut it and take whatever's on top. We'll give it a couple more shuffles, see if anything wants to jump out at us. There we go. All right, so we've got the Six of Swords. So moving on to something better is going to require compassion and forgiveness. And then we've got the Page of Pentacles for environment. Okay, so very interesting. It could be, you know, pages are typically either new beginnings, messages, or people that are less mature than you, right? When it's the Page of Pentacles, this is either a message or a new beginning that is tangible, right? Something that you can, you know, see, touch, taste, see, feel, whatever the case is. And so what this is telling me is that someone may actually come in and say sorry for something or talk to you about something in some way, right? Whatever it is that they're talking to you about, I feel like in order for you to move on to, you know, bigger and better things, it's going to require compassion and forgiveness on your part, I believe. I really do feel strongly it's going to require compassion and forgiveness on your part. All right, and then again, I keep saying it in every reading, but look at how complementary these colors are, the way that everything is turning out. It could be that whatever this is that maybe you have a conflict of opinion or something. And I don't know how this plays into it. You know, this song is like, it's My Darkest Days, Porn Star Dancing, featuring Zakk Wylde. And so I don't know how this plays into what's going on here, but you take it however it resonates for you. Remember, you know, with these songs, you just want to Google it, look at the words. It doesn't always mean that every word or the entire theme of the song is going to resonate for your situation. Okay, so going back to the Five of Swords. So this is a, you know, this is a card that talks about defeat. Typically, one side will be the victor because they've played dirty, right? They've done something sneaky in some way, or they've cheated in some way. Maybe that's what is happening here with this. Maybe you are dealing with someone who cheated with someone, maybe a sex worker. I'm so sorry, I just have to say it because of the song. Like, that could be, you just never know. Either way, whatever's happened, there's been some sort of conflict and falling out, right? And one side feels cheated. They feel like their defeat wasn't fair in some way. Take it however it resonates. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. Yeah, that makes more sense. If you have compassion, compassion is what makes you move on to bigger and better things, which is the message of the Six of Swords. The forgiveness is forgiving this cheating or whatever this, you know, not so healthy energy is over here. So let's see what the charms have to say. Interesting. So the only charm that came and fell on any of the cards is this particular astro die, and it fell on Gemini. So, you know, you could be dealing with a Gemini, although we do have Capricorn and Taurus represented as well. Let's look at our letters. So we've got the letters K, V, G, and B. Okay, very interesting. So in the center, you've got the rune that has to do with like inheritance and family, right? Othala, I think it's spelled Othala. And so, you know, it has to do with like your family, right? Fertility, but it's in the reverse, this particular rune, like when it's sitting like that. So this is also ancestral knowledge. I'm looking at my little card here just to get more keywords, the little card that came with some of my things. Anyway, so this can also talk about like ancestral knowledge. Sitting here in the center, don't really feel like you need to focus on these because it's in the reverse, right? So when it's in the reverse, what this is telling me is like there's no growth. There is no, you know, fertility. There's no, like maybe there's, maybe you're feeling like you don't have a home or something, or there's no, you haven't gained or inherited something that you think that you have, but I feel like that's something that you focused on. Hold on. Let me try to figure this one out. I may actually get another tarot card, because this doesn't feel like you need to focus on it to me. It feels like this is something that you are focused on that is not necessarily a positive energy. And it could be time for you to, like it could be time for you to, like stop focusing on that, or try to pull yourself out of, you know. And I just say that I apologize. I say that like it's easy. I know it's not easy to pull yourself out of those energies. Trust me, I know that. I deal with it myself on the regular, where I get stuck in my own head. So anyway, in the reverse, it means there's no inheritance, no home, no ancestral knowledge, no heritage, no building of that either, no fertility towards that either. So if that's been your focus, it's time to step out of that focus. It's time to stop obsessing about that energy, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. And again, I apologize for that. I know exactly how hard it is to pull yourself out of those energies. So, you know, you yourself could be dealing, because this is the first house here, you could be dealing with a person, place, or thing, or multiple person, places, or things that have the initials K and V attached to them. The initial V could be something that is like hidden or in your blind spot, or that you try to hide from others, right? So again, person, place, or thing. Now with the letter K, and I say that because this is sitting on both the first and 12th houses. The 12th house is your blind spot. It's what you hide and what others hide from you, or what you don't see. This is also the house of your undoing, right? You know, those things that can harm you, that maybe you don't realize are that can harm you. So something attached to the letter V. But having the K attached to the second house, this can be your money, anything that you own that has value, like jewelry, property of any kind, cars, whatever. And then this is also your own personal values, you know, the people, place, and things that you value. And so there's something attached to the letter K with that you're dealing with this month. Take it however it resonates to you. Now for the third house, it's saying, you know, especially with the way that these fell out here, you've got the sun in the outer ring, which is saying, you know, happier days are coming within 2 to 3 months. But for the time being, right now, when you're communicating with others, try to be happy, try to be kind, try to be loving, try to be compassionate, try to be brave. You know, that's what this particular charm says, to be all those things, right? Be peaceful, be thankful, be all of those things, and make sure you communicate that to others. It's kind of, this energy kind of feels like fake it till you make it energy, almost like the more that you express that outwardly, the more that it will be coming towards you, you know, towards your energy, that you'll actually feel it, like, or it'll be reciprocated, that happiness and joy and everything will be reciprocated back to you. All right, so we don't have anything for the 4th and 5th houses, but for the 6th house, which has to do with like work and how you spend your time each day, how you're of service to others and your own health. You've got the dog here with the letter B, and this letter B is attached to both the 6th and 7th houses. So this is like the house, the 7th house is the house of others, because it opposes you, which is the first house here. So I think you have a loyal friend. Maybe there's the letter B attached to their name in some way, or maybe they work or they live someplace where the letter B is somehow attached to them. But with the dog there, that brings up friendship and loyalty. I do feel like, you know, that's going to be very healing for you. We already spoke about. Or no, we didn't. That was another sign. We did not speak about. This is so interesting because, you know, I think you were the second. sign that had the $100 bill in the 9th house with the letter G on top of it, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. So the 8th house is the house of like inheritance, endings, other people's money. So you could be dealing with a person, place, or thing with the letter G attached to that, obviously, but I think there's some sort of abundance coming in. But this abundance is really attached to the 9th house more so than the 8th house. And then you've got this owl here for the 9th and 10th houses, which is like clarity, which is what you get from the 9th house by going within, by doing your shadow work. You gain clarity over those things that are beneficial to you, right? And so I feel like this, whatever all of this going within, clarity, an abundance that's coming in, possibly from, like, you may even get some money or some sort of benefit. If it's not actual money, there may be some sort of blessing or benefit that you get from a person, place, or thing that starts with the letter G. But whatever it is, it sort of shines a spotlight or brings clarity towards your career or your reputation in some way, and the wisdom that you have as well. Like maybe you want attention surrounding your career, and that's like, that kind of helps you get it. Another interesting thing is you've got Taurus and Capricorn in the 11th house with the scales of justice and the mountain. So this could be where, you know, there could be an obstacle or an injustice that happened between you, a Taurus, and a Capricorn. And maybe, you know, the resolution of that is sort of an uphill mountain to climb that is going to require compassion and forgiveness. Yeah, that's all I'm getting for that, is that I feel like this right here is directly attached to this over here, because this is in your social circle, your environment, right? The people that you socialize with on a regular basis. Yeah, like maybe there's been some sort of rift here that is like a huge obstacle that needs to be balanced, and the only way to balance it is through compassion and forgiveness. Okay, so I hope that resonates. If it does not, please stick around. There may be another reading for you here on the channel that does. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever you can to help me get my channel out there, as I am new here. And I thank you for watching.